Today we're going to make chicken fajitas, which is a nice, easy, student type food, only takes about 10 minutes to cook. So the first thing we're going to do is going to chop the vegetables. So here we've got a yellow pepper and a red pepper, but you can use any colour pepper. There's orange and there's green, and we're just going to use half of each, so we've got a bit of colour in there. Okay, so we're just going to put that to one side and cook the other one. Again, just put that to one side. So we're using 2 salad tomatoes. We're not going to cook with those, we're just going to put these in the fajitas before we wrap them up with the salad. There we go. And then the last one we've got is a lime. We're just going to use half a lime and use the juice for this, just to squirt over on top of the Greek yogurt before we wrap the fajitas up. Okay. So now we're going to move on to cutting the chicken. Chicken is a high risk food, which means it can easily contaminate other food and lead to food poisoning and just general illness. So we want to make sure that we're using a fresh board to avoid this contamination. So I'm just going to swap these over for a new board, but just cleaning the board with some hot soapy water would be fine. There we go. So I'm just going to take the chicken and cut it into thin strips. Okay, so now that's done, I'm just going to give my hands a quick wash because obviously I've got raw chicken on my hands, and then I'm going to go on to cooking the chicken in a little bit of olive oil. So the next step is we're going to pop a little bit of oil in the pan and cook the chicken off. So I'm just going to get a teaspoon, because that's all that we need, of just olive oil or vegetable oil, whichever oil you have. Just pop that in there. We're just going to let the oil heat up for about 30 seconds to a minute until it's nice and runny in the pan. So now I've touched the raw chicken again. Whilst this starts to cook, I'm just going to go wash my hands again quickly. Okay, so we're just going to fry the chicken off for a good few minutes until it is white all the way through, so that's when we know it's cooked. Okay, so the chicken's been cooking now for about 5 minutes, and we're just going to add the peppers in now, and the chicken will also continue to cook. Just going to turn it down to turn the heat down just a little bit. It's getting very hot in the pan. I'm just going to leave the peppers to cook now for about 1 to 2 minutes. We don't want them too soft, we still want that nice crunchy texture to them. Okay, so we're just going to turn the heat right down and add the seasoning in. This just came from a fajita pack. This was only about a quarter of the pack, as this dish is only for 1 to 2 people. So there's no need for the whole pack, it's just too much seasoning. And you can reuse it again for another time you want to make fajitas. So just sprinkle it evenly all over the chicken and the peppers. Give it a stir in. And if you do like to make fajitas a lot, you can buy fajita powder in an actual little bottle, like from Schwartz or Coleman, so an actual little seasoning bottle. So that saves you buying a packet mix all the time and maybe more cost friendly as well. So now that's been stewing now for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just going to take it off the heat and leave it there whilst I just go and prepare the wraps with the tomatoes, the salad and the Greek yogurt and lime. Just going to take one wrap first and put a little bit of the salad on. Okay, so also we're going to add some Greek yogurt. We're just going to pop it down the side of the wrap and that'll add a nice little touch to the fajitas. And we've used Greek yogurt today instead of sour cream, but you can use sour cream, but it is higher in fats and sugars and salt as well. So this is just a healthier and probably a cheaper option as well. I'm just going to take the lime and give it a little squirt on the wrap. There we go. And now we're just going to take some of the mixture and just put a little bit on. You've got a nice mix of chicken and the peppers. We're just going to go get some of the tomatoes to place on top. And then wrap it up. So there we go, we've made 2 fajita wraps, packed full of chicken, tomato, lettuce and peppers. It's a great dish, it's really easy to make, really light, quite healthy as well. There's not too many carbs, we've got protein from the chicken and some nice fresh vegetables in there as well and salad. And it's a perfect little meal just make after you've come back from uni. Probably serves about 1 to 2 people depending how hungry you are. But any leftovers you can just pop in a bowl, covered up in the fridge and eat it the next day, and obviously the wraps will keep for a few days too. We've used white wraps today, but you can also use wholemeal, so that might be a bit healthier as well, just depending on what you can find in your local supermarket.